In today's video, we're going to be talking about 6 strategies that's going to help you grow your portfolio to those huge numbers, juicy numbers, 100k and above. Okay, that's what we're aiming for. So that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video, as well as seeing how our portfolio is performing as well. So all of that is coming up by YouTube. It's Ronnie MP. Whoop.
It's RonnieMP.com.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP, the show where we bring you guys a bunch of financial videos suggested by you guys and you guys only. So if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, because we're going to be talking about investing, and I'm assuming you're an investor or you do want to get into investing. So this is the right video for you. So thank you very much. Subscribe, click that like thumbs up button so it gets the YouTube algorithm out there, sharing this video and reaching more people. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about, as I said, the portfolio. How can you grow your portfolio? Now this is the hard part, okay? This is nowhere easy, okay? Don't let anybody fool you. I just did a couple of trades and then it just grew. No, this is the hard part. It's easy to get started with investing, but it's not easy to make all these gains. Okay, so that's exactly what we're going to be talking about, as I said. So now the first one is your portfolio is like your little nest, right? Your little nest. Now you need to think about it. How many eggs are you going to have in your nest? Are you going to be one of those nests where you've got a ton of eggs, maybe too much eggs? Or are you going to be one of those nests or have a portfolio that you've got maybe just a few companies in there and you keep an eye on them and see how are they performing? You know, what can you change? What can you not change? But ideally, we'll get into a bit more of that later on. Now, the first strategy or the first tip to helping grow your portfolio is defining what is growth for you. For a lot of people, growth might mean different things, but the growth that we're talking about right here is going to carry a much higher risk. For example, if you decide to focus on short-term growth, all right? Why? Because you're going to be super concerned with the little things that's happening now, all right? But look, that's a whole nother side on investing. We don't want to go too far deep into that, but basically, focusing on long term is the best method that I've seen work for my portfolio. I can only use myself as an example, and I've seen the most gains when I just forget about the now and I think of the tomorrow. But defining your growth, what is growth for you? I mean, how much is growth? Is £1 good for you? Is £10? Or are you seeking for maybe the 10,000 or the 100,000? Because all of our portfolios are different. If somebody's got £500,000 in their portfolio, then a 10k growth, to them, they might see like mediocre. I'm used to seeing like 20k, 30k. Do you see what I mean? So you need to define that and see, okay, am I after capital appreciation? So basically just increasing your capital, or you know, maybe it's other things that you're seeking for. You need to have a target and a vision of where you want your portfolio to go. But now that allows us to segue into the next one, which is buying and holding. This is the biggest tip I can give you guys, okay? Buying and holding is what's changed the game for me. Why? I'll be super focused. Just like a couple of seconds ago, I just spoke to you guys about short-term vision, right? Being too short-term and concerned about what's happening. When I buy and hold, I make sure I do my DD, my due diligence. Okay, I make sure I do my due diligence. All right, my due diligence, or my DD. Okay, pause, no homo. But I make sure I do that, and then it allows me to confidently, buy and hold. Why? That means I'm not going to be concerned and worried about what's the price doing now. Because let's not forget, all right, a company and a share price is two complete different things. The fundamentals of a company hasn't changed, so why are you judging it just because the price dropped? We see it often with Tesla. Oh, the price dropped. Oh, that means Tesla's... No, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, it could be FUD, it could be just nonsense going around. You see what I mean? So you want to make sure that you separate the company from the share price. That's a very important thing. But buying and holding is the key, one of the main keys that's allowed my portfolio to grow this high. Why? Because I'm not concerned about what's taking place in the short term. Tesla can do bad, it can go up, it can go down. I don't care, because I've chosen that I'm going to invest in Tesla for a minimum 10 years. That's long-term investing. Obviously, you can buy in and out here and then, just a little, you know, couple of swing trades here and then, just to make some extra money if you see an opportunity. But the whole purpose is to buy and hold, as I said. Now that segues into the good one. This, a lot of people do this. I'm guilty of doing this as well, but usually it does not work, which is timing the market. You cannot time the market. Why? Unless you've got a crystal ball in front of you and you sit there and you make weird chants to try and gauge the market, and even still then you probably won't. You don't know what's going to happen in the next day, the next 2 days, over the weekend. You do not know what the stock market is going to do, so why bother try to time it? I mean, you can gauge it and maybe be right every so and so, but do you really want to be a so-and-so investor, or do you actually want to make, you know, consistent gains? The best way to make consistent gains is not by timing the market, but is once you've pulled the trigger, or once you've decided that, you know what, I'm going to be investing into whatever stock it is. Buy and hold, as I said prior, but forget about timing the market. Just get your foot in the door. It's more about time in the market than timing the market. So that is a very, very crucial point. Now, the next section that we're going to be talking about, the next tip that I've got for you guys, is diversification. I do this the tiniest bit possible. My goals are different. Now, this is when your goals are going to take in place. My goal is to have concentration. Concentration is going to allow me to grow the quickest. If I'm diversified, that means my money or my attention is going elsewhere, and that's not good for my goals. Maybe that could be your aim as well, so that means perhaps use my strategy. As I said, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm just explaining to you guys what I do. When often you notice when people have their attention in multiple different places, it's like a jack of all trades, master of none, meaning your money is in a lot of different places and all of them are obviously not going to perform equally together. So for me, it's better for me to study something, do my own DD on something or a company, and then build up my conviction rate and then go in. This way I make the biggest gains possible. Why? Because I've got a huge concentration of money in one area. Does that make sense? This way I can make more gains or bigger gains, if that makes sense. But however, if I diversified, okay, I had about 15, 20, 50 stocks, and you've seen it on YouTube, I'm sure, from other YouTubers. Oh, I'm doing really well on this side, but I'm not doing well on this side. I'm doing that well on that side, not doing well on that side, which it makes your portfolio not consistent and you lose it on those sweet, juicy gains. If a company or if a stock goes up to 50%, if you had, I don't know, for example, like 50k in there, you could have made way more money than if you had only 1,200 in there, and then you divided your 50k across 20 or 50 or 60 other companies. Okay, why? Because you're diluting yourself. So that's a key one that really hits home, because I mean, that's what helped me build my portfolio this quick. You see what I mean? But we move anyway. So tip number, what are we on? Number 1, 2, 3. Look, you let me know in the comment section what tip we're on. Okay, but the next tip that I've got for you guys anyways is invest in the growth sector. Why? Because the growth sector is going to give you the most gains. The growth sector. All right, but hey, this is not advice, okay? It's up to you, but that's what I did that helped me get to where I am. Why? Because growth stocks are the ones that can give you the exponential growth and you're going to see the most gains. When you don't invest in the growth sector, then yeah, you see, maybe you're in that situation where you're not investing in the growth sectors or growth stocks, and you're suffering. You're making gains, but it's not the same gains that we're making down here. But it is what it is. It's up to you guys anyways. All right, and the final tip that I have for you guys, which is tip number 6, guys, is dollar cost averaging. All right, this is not really my thing. I do it every single now and then, but I do know that it does sort of work, depending on the right stocks that you've picked. But dollar cost averaging basically is going to allow you to get in there. It could be mutual funds, or it could be wherever you do it. It could ETF, whatever it is that you invest in. Dollar cost averaging, it just allows you to consistently be paying into that stock, okay, or buying more of that share, meaning you'll be hitting at some highs, some lows, some this, whatever it is. So whatever the number or the stock is worth at the time, so meaning it will dollar cost average you. Basically, you get an average score across the board, hence the name dollar cost averaging. As I said, it's not my primary thing that I use to grow my portfolio whatsoever. I do have to be honest with you guys, but it is something that I know that does work for some people, okay? If obviously, I mean, yeah, it works for some people. I mean, because there's sometimes where you could buy is super high and then super low, so it averages out. But I'm looking for those great opportunities, okay, when I buy stock really low and then I sell really high. It's as simple as pie, man. Those are the ones that allows you to make more profit. All right, guys. So that's what I wanted to deliver for you guys today. Thank you all to all the OGs who have still been watching the channel and supporting, showing love and showing the like button, sharing it, sharing these videos and all of that. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Be sure to check out, stop the music, Susie. Thank you ever so much. Be sure first of all to smash that like button. It really does help out the channel a ton. And be sure to obviously check out an awesome video that you're going to be seeing right here, right there, and the subscribe button right here somewhere. All right, guys. So thank you ever so much. Peace out, much love, and yeah, bye guys. All right, I'm going now. Okay. Whew. Let's chill out for that. I know the video's still running, isn't it, Susie? Yeah, I know. I just kept this bit in there because yeah, you guys are amazing. But thank you once more. So peace out, guys. Yeah.